Hello class 106. Today is Wednesday, March 11th, 2020. And today we're going to be doing all new, very easy, student book, page 40. And then after we're going to do the homework book. So pause the video to take out your student books, okay? And we're going to do it together on page 40, okay? So pause the video. Okay. Page 40. Not too small, read the story again. So we're going to read the story again, okay? So, Justin is 14 years old. He is a high school student. He wants to play football at his school. He goes to football practice. The boys are lifting weights. Justin tries to lift the weights. He can't. He is too small. The boys laugh. You can't play football. You're too small, they say. Justin leaves football practice. He is walking home. He is walking next to a lake. A car goes off the road. It goes into the lake. It goes under the water. A man is in the car. Justin jumps into the water. He swims to the car. He opens the car door. He pulls the man out of the car. Then he pulls him out of the water. The man is okay. Justin can't lift weights. He is too small. He can't play football. He is too small. But he can swim and he can save a man's life. He is not too small. Okay? So if you have to, reread the story on page 40 so you really understand it. But that is all we had to do in the student book. But now, let's go into the homework book on page 44. Okay? So on page 44, I can't show you my book because I have all the answers in there. But on page 44, there are some questions. So pause the video and make sure that you're on page 44. Okay. So for number 4, it says, use the words to fill in the blanks. It is necessary to change the form of the word. Okay? So, I'll do number 1 with you, but then after I want you to try and do the rest by yourself, okay? So, number 1, it says, Justin goes to football, and then if we look at the words, what word does Justin go to? Justin goes to football. Let's look at the story, okay? You can use your student book if you have to. If we look at this sentence right here, he goes to football practice. Okay? So the answer to number 1, hold on, let me get a new pen. This one's a little dry. He goes to football practice. Okay? He goes to football practice. Right? Now, pause the video and I want you to try and do numbers 2 all the way to 8, okay? So look at your student book if you have to, but see if you can do it on your own, okay? All the answers are in the book. So pause the video and then we're gonna do it together. So pause. Okay. So number 2, Justin is 14 years old. He is at 14 years old, what are you? You are in school, so you are a student, and at 14, you are a high school student. So number 2, high school student. Okay? High school student. Number 3, the boys are lifting. What were the boys doing at football practice? They were lifting weights, okay? Lifting weights. 4. Number 4, the boys blank Justin because he is too small. So we're going to say, what were the boys doing with Justin? It was in the book. When he was at practice, he couldn't lift the weights, so the boys laughed. So this is one of the words where you had to change the form, okay? So laugh, but it was in the past, so we're going to write laughed, E-D, L-A-U-G-H-E-D, laughed, okay? So we're going to say, number 5, Justin blank to be like the other boys. So Justin wanted to be like the other boys, so when you want to do something, you're going to try. But now, because it's in the past, okay, Justin tried. Okay, past tense. It already happened. Okay, number 6. Justin is walking next to what was Justin walking next to on the way home? It has water in it. It's called a lake. Number 7. Justin blank a man's life. So that man was going to die, but Justin saved him. So Justin saved a man's life. Saved a man's life. Because it already happened. Justin saved a man's life. And number 8, Justin swims and blanked the man out of the car. Well, the man was in the car and Justin pulled. He pulled him out of the car. Pulled. Pulled him out of the car. Those are the answers, so make sure you have them. Pause the video, and then we're going to move on to the next section, okay? Let's pause. All right. So, the next section, on number 5, let's answer the questions. Why do the other boys laugh at Justin? Well, let's go look at the story very quickly. And if we go to this part right here, well, before we do that, if you want to try and do these on your own, pause the video, see if you can do it on your own. So pause, but we're going to do them now one at a time, okay? Ready? Okay. So if we look at the story one more time, right here, he goes to football practice. The boys are lifting weights. Justin tries to lift the weights. He can't. He is too small. The boys laugh. You can't play football. You're too small, they say. So the question was, why do the other boys laugh at Justin? So the answer to that one, they laugh at Justin because he is too small, right? That is the answer to number 1. They laugh at Justin because he is too small. All right? So pause the video if you have to write that down. We're going to move on to number 2. Number 2, what happens when Justin walks home? Well, let's go back to the story. If we go right over here, Justin leaves football practice. He is walking home. He is walking next to a lake. A car goes off the road. It goes into the lake. So, what happens when Justin walks home? So we'll say, a car goes into the lake when he is walking home. Okay? Alright? A car car goes into the lake when he is walking home. Just pause the video if you gotta make sure you write that right. Okay? Alright. What does Justin do? So when the car goes into the lake, what does Justin do? He pulls the man out of the car. Then he pulls him out of the water. The man is okay. So, what does Justin do when the car goes into the water? Well, we just read he pulls him out of the water. So we'll say, Justin pulls the man out of the water. Justin pulls the man out of the water and saves him. Right? Now, if we look at number 4. Well, first, Justin pulls the man out of the water and saves him. Okay? Pause the video. Make sure you got it written properly. Number 4, he can't play football. What can he do? Well, if you look at the very last sentence over here, in the story, he can't play football. He is too small, but he can swim and he can save a man's life. Okay? So, he can't play football. What can he do? He can swim and save a man's life. And that's your answer. He can swim and save a man's life. Alright? Make sure you got that. And that is our lesson for today. If you have any questions, call or email the school and we'll help you out. That's all I got for you guys today. I will see you tomorrow, okay? Bye, guys.